All right, welcome everyone. Sorry, I had some technical issue. I still do have the technical issue, but I kind of made it happen somehow. Looks like it's issue from my microphone. Let's start the session. We're a little bit behind the schedule right now, and yeah, looks like we're fine. Sorry if the voice is not great. I'm gonna try to fix it by tomorrow. And last thing before we start the session is we had a running test that had some issues. I'm gonna delete that one. Yep, here. Okay, so looks like we're fine, and welcome to another week. We are live. So basically, let's go ahead and check the trades that we had from last week. I personally closed all of my trades last week. I was okay with the profits. And starting today, some of them moved, some of them reversed, which is a good sign that we got out of it. So Euro Canadian ended up 150 pips as of right now, and I think it got more to go. But the area that it is right now, it's a perfect place for a midweek reversal area or a Tuesday reversal where they can play around that area and reverse. And that reverse will come to the DMA for us to have another chance for entry. And that's a hopeful scenario for us, so you can get into another push. Sorry if I'm wearing the sunglasses. I've tried to fix the lighting. I added more now, making me blind, so I have to wear the glasses to feel better. Looking at GP Canadian, pretty much same thing. This one didn't even push during the day. Unlike the EuroCAD. Same thing, about 150 plus. So Euro Canadian and GBP Canadian alone gave us 300 pips last week, which is amazing. And then we also had Euro NZD trade. The Euro NZD trade did push to here, which was the initial first one that we got in. And then after this is also about 140 something pips. I actually took an entry here, but before market closes within 20 pips, I got out because I didn't like how it was going. So very small little loss in there. Didn't even reach half of the stop loss before I close it, so not a big deal. Not a big deal. And oh, school. I forgot to add school there. Yeah, so during the Monday, it did came up a little bit, which is fine. I like how the daily looking. Just need a, honestly, I can enter with 50, 60 pips, but it's Monday. We didn't really move on Friday. We didn't really move on well, didn't finish yet, but I'm thinking it's not gonna move much more, and it's gonna come down one more time to play around this level before pushing it. Honestly, I don't see any much of a move for today. Reason being, the deal with Iran is kind of, they say it's happening, and that caused market to gap open. If you take a look at oil, you can see from 86 open at 80. And you heard it here fucking first. Last week I told you this is gonna drop to the yearly moving average, and it did. So with that being said, also looking at gold had a gap. You can see the US30 had a gap. Market did open with a gap, and so I expect they come back and clear, kind of fill that gap before continuing to push. I honestly don't think today would be a great trading day. It's good to wait. So looking at Euro NZD and GBP NZD. Both of them looking good for a buy. GBP NZD looks much better in terms of sorry. In terms of the placement, I like it more compared to Euro NZD. You can see Euro NZD is extended a little bit. GBP NZD, it is at the levels in DMAs. With 50 pips, you can get into the GBP NZD if you want to. The reason I'm not entering right now is the fact that one average was broken, staying between them, right? And we had the push from new moon to full moon. Most of the time, if you pay attention to what happened before, or that's easier to show, and how full moon and new moon works together, they push and they wait, they push and they wait, so you see between these cycles 2 weeks, around 2 weeks I think, sorry, more than that, yeah, around 2 weeks, around 2 weeks is between each full moon and new moon. And I'm not gonna tell you exactly that every new moon is gonna be consolidation to the next full moon. No, I just want you to expect, depending on what happened before, just last cycle, expect what's gonna happen next. So if you have a push that it started from last new moon to current full moon, and now price is stopping, just like what's happening here. You see, if price started to push from the new moon all the way to full moon, and now we're waiting here, I personally expect a week or 2 weeks of either waiting here or not moving, consolidating. That's not guaranteed can continue to push, and um we're not gonna make a trading decision based off how the moon is working. We just have a little bit of expectation of is it gonna be a moving weeks or not. In my opinion, it does look like that we are gonna have a little bit just like this. We're gonna have a little bit of up and down before continuation or reverse or whatever. But it does look good on the DMAs. Don't like the 15 minutes and I don't like the 30 minutes. 30 minutes is breaking right now. Check. About 50 pips would be nice if you want to enter for the GBP NZD. For a buy. Let's see. And the Euro NZD, the stop loss would be a bit too much. Let's take a look at NZD USD. I don't like this, but it's good that it did cross, it did reached. Bearish engulfing 3 hour. A nice M formation up there. NZD USD can be 30 pips. So I'm gonna actually get into NZDs. We have NZD USD and we have GBP NZD. Here. Let me quickly calculate my position size. Be right back. Chew. So I said 50 pips on GBP NZD. We're in on the GCAD. like GBP NZD, and I wanna get into NZD USD to be honest. It looks okay. Quiet macro. And the stop loss is good. That's something else I like. Stop loss 30 something pips. It's quite small, tight stop loss in my opinion. All right, got into NZD USD2. Great. All right. So NZD USD and GBP NZD. Let me bring this up and let's take a look at Euro NZD. Stop loss on this thing is a little bit too much for me. It's about 75 pips, and I think it's gonna play around here or give me better entries. Or at least I can wait for a retrace down here closer to the level and DMA instead of just these pushes. Okay, so let's go on and continue. Looking at JPYs, I spoke with you guys yesterday. Oh, actually, it wasn't you guys. During the weekly recap session for my students, we had a talk. Not the students, actually, I should say, with the community, I should say. We had a community recap session where I talked about USD JPYs and how they look bullish. Well, USD JPY bullish, GJ bullish, and Euro JPY bullish. All three were considered bullish here. And I had this something like Euro Canadian that we had. Sorry, GBP Canadian. Yeah, Euro Can. That we had. I put it in here for Euro JPY2. I just hope that they come back and give me an entry. I'm waiting for it for quite some time now. Euro AUD, and also all AUDs, these three, you can see it's in the yellow light. It is retracing up to yearly moving average in my opinion. Okay, and you can see it is, it's kind of a counter trade, if I should say. And, yeah. Counter trend, I should say, because it's gonna go against real trend, but it's a kind of an induction trend that is happening. Looking at, you see AUD USD looking okay. I'm not the type, but I don't really like usually to take the ones to the yearly moving average. Let's go on. Next one, gold. Played perfectly, came to the yearly moving average, went down, broke 4,100 as I was expecting 4,100, but it also broke it for another 50, 60 pips, 50, $60 per ounce. And then started to push right now to the DMA. It reached the first DMA. So it's quite interesting that everything we said it's happening perfectly. So continuing to see consolidation around here, followed by a break above or around 5,000. Then we'll see 3,200. And a friend told me the analysis on gold it's impossible. And I said I usually do the impossible analysis to see what happens. Even I have a bet on World Cup right now that will give me seven. It's almost 1 to 1 to 100 risk to reward or ROI for the bets that I had on the World Cup, and everybody says that's also impossible. But hey, Bitcoin at 66,000 was impossible too. Nothing really on the rest of the pairs. That doesn't mean they're not gonna move. That means just not the type of setups I like. None of them on these. And then just taking a look at Bitcoin for you guys and US30. Starting to see a little bit of momentum on the Bitcoin, but nothing enough to kind of really what can I say? Give me a second, guys. Sorry, it's my bad. Yeah. So I forgot what I was saying. Let's continue. So the Bitcoin, I think we're just gonna wait and see how it's gonna play out around here. I need to see a little bit of break above these zones or staying below DMAs to make some decisions. Looking at Ripple starting to go by our plan, and something that is crazy is that if I let me, so basically it's a little bit extended version of what happened, and still looking pretty same. Nothing really changed for us. It is perfectly playing as expected. So we're just gonna continue monitoring it to see the changes. US30. This one also, I told you guys last week from June 10 that this looks bullish, and it did nothing but push and gap and push. Not the place that I like right now, but definitely looking very bullish here. And the last oil after the deal was done, and the thing is, the deal is not even done. The deal is literally like 10 times before they said, oh, we reached that agreement, we're gonna sign it. But God knows what's gonna happen till then. If they're gonna break it or not. So in my opinion, it can play around here, and if the negotiation doesn't go well, we might start to push from here to 130 to 200, and that would mean more conflict and more war in that area. So we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. Looking at NZDs are okay, and Canadians are pushing. So nothing really in there. Let me put this on all desktop. And looks like we can, let's put this one on GCAD. We can do it today. You stick on GCAD. Sorry, GBP NZD on 30. And you can stay on here and NZD. Okay, so GBP NZD and Euro NZD are visible on the screen. We're gonna move it to CS right now. We have about 30 minutes still. Actually, it's 9:30 to the exact. Just candle closed, so perfect timing too. We have about 30 minutes to hourly candle close. We're gonna spend that 30 minutes together. Um, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. So let's go. And it's Monday. No rush to take the trades. And all started that bunch. With the start of the week, usually when the start of week has gaps or stuff, there is a two-way that if based on my experience. When they open the gap, either the same day they fill the gap, or if they don't do it in the same day, then they will continue the gap direction for a couple of days before a sudden reverse and filling the gap. If that makes sense. I have to change this to my sound here. That's crazy. My microphone just stopped working for some bad. They're thinking that you're gonna give me just like that. Malcolm. Ends at this looking that it's coming down. Ouch. Russian guy. Bad trip, Watikani sad. Oh, I was sad I killed. Had the most headshot kills, 31 kills. Jesus. Don't want to mess with him. Go. Long ass time I haven't played this one. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why it's so dark and hard to see? I've got the glasses on. Nice movements on Canadian. Ooh, that trip is good. You know what I'm saying? A bad trip is usually a good trip. You just don't know it yet. Okay. Don't tell me like that. Guys are looking okay too. And I'm journey. Jesus, never seen that. I didn't know you can kill yourself. That was cool. Trade's going nicely so far. I don't think it's on. I think we're still in drawdown. Yeah, but running towards break even. It's not even much of a Jeez, body dropped all the way. Still trading the signature trade. Yo, what's up, man? Cat CHF is looking wide potential setup. Let's take a look. How you doing, brother? Let's try the cat JPY. Cat CHF. Are you looking to what? Sell or buy? Potential setup for signature trade. You're probably looking for sell. Well, depends on which time frame you're looking for. 3 hour it can be buy too. A bullish, sorry, nice peak down here. I think you're looking at that before you tell me. I'm gonna guess it. I'm gonna guess you're looking at this signature trade. I'd be looking at, if I wanted to trade signature trade, I'd probably be looking at that. 3 hour, nice trend line here. In the zone, this, in the veg formation. You can see it either on this. Stop on below the break below the zone. High crystal sells. So you're looking for sell, not this scenario. I like that. So I would be completely against my shit. Yeah, sell definitely to the yearly moving average looks great. Before looking at signature trade, but it's more macro of a signature trade on daily, which is interesting. You're doing it. It's interesting that you're looking at that on daily time frame, and the trend also looking more clear. Probably looking at that which M formation, sell above the high. Makes sense. Nice, nice, nice. The area and placements on 30 minutes and 1 hour and 3 hour is good. About 30-40 pips stop loss, good to enter. Beautiful setup, yeah. I like this setup at 40 pips. Gonna get the rest. Cat JP Euro cat, so that's other. These are going up, that's going down, makes sense. Even on the correlation is good. Great catch. Great catch. I hope you see some nice massive profits. And NZD USD. The JPYs are looking that it's gonna start the retrace. This makes me happy. And the NZDs we're gonna see. How about you, Chris? Any trade you're looking at? I don't know what happened to my mic. Acting so weird. I fix one issue, another issue pops up. And this is it's been a long ass time I have this mic. But still, if I want to go buy a new one, the alternative, there's no alternative. That's literally the best one you can get. It's a Blue Yeti mic. This one is like $300. It's the best one. I have two. I gave one to my brother. And great quality. Everything is great about it. The only thing is lots of acting up in different times. Nice. Coach, could you please go over Cat JPY again? Sure. Bukala is joining our community. I'm not sure if it's that Bukala or the other Bukala that we had. What's your thought on prop firms? I have 150 USD accounts on 8cap, but I haven't started yet. I'm gonna answer you right after this Cat JPY. So the Cat JPY, he was looking at the signature trade. There's two ways you can see that signature trade. One way was in lower time frame, like 3 hour, 1 hour, looking at this couple weeks of drop that could be with this stop hunt, could be seen as a signature trade. But what I personally liked it more was the daily that I was looking. Like a nice signature trade here, M formation above the high, and it can come to yearly moving average down here, which will continue this macro trend anyway. In terms of the placement, it needed about 35 to 40 pips stop loss to go above this level. 40 pips, you would be above this level and DMA. So I'm not entering it. I don't like to take the trades from DMA to the yearly moving average. Although I should start changing that, because looking at gold, I could really make couple nice ass trades here. Things that I call. And looking at AUDs. Looking at USDCHF. Looking at US dollar Canadian. It's not like it's not happening, it's just me. It's nobody's fault. So that's about Cat JPY. It is not opening. Yes, I had to use VPN. It is not opening for us. Oh, no way. You mean the YouTube now opening for you? That you need VPN, right? Or the charts. I feel you guys. I feel you, because I have the same, like in Iran, we have the same issues too. I'm not in Iran anymore, so I don't have that problem, but lots of my friends, even my mom and my dad has to get VPN to call me, and I can't even call them. Terrible. Anyway, about the prop firms. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you about prop firms. One thing that is really important is not to waste your money on the prop firms that are not, they don't have the backup, I should say. You see, the prop firms there are two different type of prop firms. The first one is the ones that is good. It's hybrid. Because nowadays, if you remember, long ass time ago, I had a video about comparing FTMO with Audacity as two major prop firms that were available. At the time, these two were the only prop firms. But after sometimes 5xer came, the other ones came, and now all you need, even right now, we're talking about funded accounts. My phone gonna have couple ads from couple different companies trying to sell me the prop firm, right? So all of them now tells you that the money is simulated, meaning it's a demo account. Okay, I've been trying to join ever since, but it kept giving maintenance issue. Oh, school. Interesting. I didn't know that. But the lives are in YouTube. So if you are into the YouTube, just subscribe to the channel. You'll get the daily lives. But in order to access analysis and all, you might wanna fix that issue somehow. So nowadays, all of them says that we are simulated, means we are demo trading. They're telling you that you're gonna have a challenge, which is a demo account, and then once you pass the challenge, you will get funded. But it's still a demo account, but we're gonna pay you 90% of the profit, right? Now there is a couple of them that they say it's a demo account until you pass the challenge and verification, depends on what company and what type of challenge you choose. But then after you become profitable and you become funded, after, I don't know, 2 to 3 payouts, then they call themselves hybrid. Then they put you actually into the market. They actually put that whatever amount that you sign up for into trading accounts. They'll let you trade the real live accounts, and they would actually copy your trades too. So you think you made $10,000 on that trade and you're making 9 grand out of it, but the fact is, like, the trade made $150,000 profit and they're paying you 9 grand out of it. So they will, once you prove yourself that you're profitable and you can get money out of the market, they'll actually invest heavily on you without paying you the extra money. Okay, they will refund your money. Most of them, they'll refund the initial challenge money that you paid once you become funded and you get the first payout. And then within couple payouts, then there's 2 different ways. Either your prop firm sends you an email blaming some stupid things like IP or whatever, and they will stop working with you. That means you got couple payouts, you will get your money back, you get your money that you paid back. So you didn't lose any money. And you made money too. So it's like half. It doesn't make you go crazy. However, now they're not working for you. They're not working with you. And this is not something I heard or I saw it. It's my friend. I begged him to come and sit here, and I'm not having issue calling the name. It's a Dominion market, Dominion funding, something that is for Raja banks. And he literally trusted him because of me telling him that, dude, this guy been here for a long time and now he moved in Dubai. He's a profitable trader. Why does he have to, scam you? There you go, he did. So, crazy, man. It's crazy. But unfortunately, it's the fact. So he spent a couple months trying to pass that challenge. Once the challenge was passed, he got into payout. He got refunded of his own money. He got 2 payouts, and then boom. Next payout, 5 grand, decline. Why? We no longer can work with you because we feel there is someone else trading for you, because the IP address keep changing, and they send a letter. We went through it. I went with ChatGPT and all, and it was a different towers. We have a cell phone network called Rogers, and all the IP address that they gave was different Rogers towers, like different areas. My friend has a construction business who was funded with them. He was going around the city from a site to another site. So obviously this tower's gonna pick up and the tower gonna change, so the IP gonna change, and they blame that and cancel his account. I studied further, and he's not the only one. Literally everyone profitable, 2 payouts, goodbye. The business of funded accounts and prop firms goes by, it relies on a losing traders who comes and buy a challenge and not passing it. And they can afford paying out couple times to people to make them happy, get the review from them to tell others, see, we paid them. And then make others join and take their money. So I would say, and the thing is, they would give you the lowest amount. So you come and get $100,000 account, special rate $200, $300, Right now, today I saw it. The same Dominion funding, the Raja Banks coming on the social media and calling himself a professional trader with a great prop firm. You liar. So, don't trust those dumbasses who just want to take your money. Instead, go back to people who are actually, you can trust them. So just like FTMO and Audacity, they've been in this industry for 10 plus years. FTMO is paying out people $20 million a month. Last month, $22 million FTMO paid out to their traders. And they already say if you're a trader, if you're profitable, we're going to connect you to market. We are actually going to fund you and you're going to make real money. I had no issue with FTMO. I'm a funded account trader on FTMO too. And no problem in there. I have my own live accounts too. So basically the funded accounts are the best ways, in my opinion, to generate more capital for yourself. So if you're saying in the chat that you have $150, I would say put a little more on it, buy a FTMO challenge. And they don't give you any discounts or 400% off. You know? It's more, yeah, that's the same guy who lost like the Dominion funding, messed him up. It's calling now. So, yeah, you can spend a little bit more, buy FTMO that you can trust. Don't go for like the ones that are not trustworthy. You can't really trust the reviews, the people who say I got one payout, two payouts. You can't really. And the thing about the Dominion one is that the moment he sent an email that you did this, you did that, and it's not wrong, they block him, they throw him out of Discord. They did him dirty. They did him really dirty. And yeah, go to FTMO and try that. Okay, nothing wrong with funded accounts. Now is, as I said, I personally have my funded accounts and my payouts goes directly into my trading accounts. So it's a way for me to create more capital for myself, bigger capital. And at some points, you don't need the FTMO anymore because your capital is big enough. But then you are a funded traders too. And copy trading is free. You can literally trade on your funded accounts and copy your own accounts to the, you know, connect them together. So when you take a trade on the funded accounts or FTMO, your live accounts is also taking the trade with the same percentage risk and all. But yeah, I'm not against funded accounts. I only against the scammers into them. I hope that makes sense. I am giving you real life story, real life example, and I'm down. If you're listening to this, Raja, come to live with us. I ask him to come. I'll show you the emails. We'll show you the picture. We'll show you the trading account. And we'll prove to the whole world what you're doing. It's so unethical. I accept someone who's not profitable and who's not trader to do this to trader. But if you are trading for 10 years, see the loss, see the problems, you know what kind of a hard industry is that, and once you make it, you choose to come and scam the same people, man, fuck the God you're praying to, Mr. Muslim. Fuck that God. If your God allows you to do this, fuck you and your God. Acting like a religious guy, saying Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. No, FTMO doesn't have a funny business. Never had issue with it. Got payouts. Never had issue with it. I'm happy with FTMO. I've been trading Audacity for a long time too. I've been their funded trader, and they are good too. The only problem with Audacity is that you have to pay monthly to them. You don't pay, you have to keep paying monthly to them as a subscription for low spread. It's kind of, they give you access to institutional accounts, but you have to pay the cost. And I paid it for a year. It was £200 a month, and I paid it for like a year. But I got back from them, anyway by payouts, but my to go is FTMO. And I think I have a link on the description if you want to join. You can. Alright guys, it's 10 right now. I have to open my store. Customer's gonna come now. And we're gonna keep ourselves on the Euro NZD and GBP NZD until tomorrow to see what's gonna happen. Thank you for joining. See you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'm coming, leave me alone.